Poor camera still can't get over the fact that a math teacher bought it. So now I'm here. So that'll be minus 4b. And of course here I'm going to get minus 4b sine 4x again, right? It should be that way. They should be analogous to each other as you go through. And then finally, minus 16
EX sine 4x.
Yum yum. So now you got to do y double prime plus 16 of these. So it'll be 16ax sine 4x plus x cosine x. So let's see what I got. Those go away, that's nice. Those go away, that's nice. So I end up with 8a cosine 4x minus 8b sine 4x equals 8 sine 4x. So then a equals how many cosine 4x is there over there? None. And then so b equals negative 1. I like it. Now another little mistake people make is they kind of don't let their eyes go all the way back where they should. This is the form of the answer. This is where you plug stuff back into. I have people giving me parts of this stuff. This is just shit. This is just to get us here. So what's the particular answer here?
Negative x cosine 4x.
Yeah, so negative x cosine 4x. I like it. I like it.
So that's what you're talking about. You got to be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
Something in front
Now
of
here it's because I had to put x's in front, so I definitely need both parts. Because the many a product rule, then parts of them will interact with other parts of them. I mean, it's so don't try to generalize almost anything, to be honest. And so and then you can say y equals blah 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 blah, and that's the general solution. Is that wasn't too bad? Wasn't too bad. I'm going to try not listen. I know some of the homework got very busy workish. I know this, and part of that is just me trying to build up your stamina, because I don't think you've had a lot of stamina work. Some of you guys. And I know it gets a little bit brain foggy when you get into the middle of one of those huge problems. But I'm not gonna give you something too much more than this. Maybe a couple more terms in there, but nothing crazy. No A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes, sir.
For number 5, so we just find C1 and C2 then?
Yeah. So to finish that one off, so y is this. I forgot they had the. So y of, what was it? Y of pi over 8 has to equal 3. So that means that, what's cosine of pi over 2? Put a pi over 8. So you get 4 pi over 8, pi over 2. Cosine of pi over 2 is 0. So you get C2, because sine pi over 2 is 1. Minus pi over 8 times cosine pi over 2, that's gone. That kicks out.
Isn't that sine 4x?
Totally. So 4 times pi over 8 is pi over 2.
Gotcha.
I like it. Is that cool so far? So C2 has to equal 3. Sweet. So then when you go to do y prime, let's see what you get. You get negative 4c1 sine 4x plus 4c2, and we know c2 is 3, cosine 4x. Yeah, minus cosine 4x plus 4x cosine, I got it, sine 4x. Oh boy. So then y prime of pi over 8 has to equal 0, so you throw a pi over 8 in there. You know, C2 is 3, so put that in there. So this is, so y prime of pi over 8, sine of pi over 8, I'm sorry, sine of pi over 2 is 1. So you get negative 4c1 Cosine of pi over 2 is 0, so that doesn't even matter. Cosine of pi over 2 is still 0. Thanks a lot. And then you get 4 times pi over 2 times sine of pi over 2. So you get pi over 2. And that's supposed to equal 0. So you get C1 equals pi over 8. That's crazy. And I just got to throw those back in. And that'll be your answer for the IVP. Why is that an IVP, not a BVP?
Because there's two, right?
But they're both at a single instant, right? BVP means you have like physical actually here and here, or over this time and this time. You got endpoints. Here, this is a single slice at pi over 8. Yeah.
So it's 1 point.
Yes.
No matter what's going on.
I like it. It's at 1 point. Boundary values are at the boundaries of something. Yes?
Should we expect a boundary value problem?
Always. I mean, if it's in the homework, you can expect something like that might show up on the test. Except for any of the homework problems that were kind of like really just large. And just, can you bookkeep really those problems? Can you keep the
There's
books?
a problem like on 4.7, 30 through 30, I think it was 33 through 39. That was the EOT type stuff.
Okay. So you got that whole little, what do you call it? Example. You can go by for that one.
Yeah.
So I gave you two things. I gave you the practice test answers that goes up for 4C, and then the answers to that 4.6, 4.7 handout that we did in class.
Oh, Mr. Waller? Is there like a quotient rule? Are you like, is your problem set up to where the quotient rule can be in this type of section? Because all.
Have we taken derivatives anywhere? So like when you do the Wronskian, if one of the function, if it's x over x plus 1, the function, right? You see the f of x?
Yeah.
You have to do its derivative for the next level down. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Anywhere we've done derivatives, any derivative rule could show up.
Okay.
So give me ideas though.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. Like,
But
product rule.
oh, sorry. Which one is that? One more? Or just get one? I get two? I'm sorry. That should cover you guys, right? We'll leave off here. You guys got the answer tests? Answer the practice tests? Yeah, you did. Huh? You need this one. Okay. And you guys got the practice test answers?
Yeah, we.
But not the other one. These poor guys back here. Okay. Anybody else like their quiz back? You got it. Yeah, because it becomes 4 over x. Oh, yeah. That's right, you have to be a little more careful. Yeah. There you go.
So